How can you have a sexy, raspy voice? Many clients reach out to me and they ask me, how can I have a sexy, raspy voice? They want answers, a quick solution to having a sexy, raspy voice. Well, this is what I tell them. Let's get started. How can I have a sexy, raspy voice? We all think of that one person who has that wonderful, sexy, raspy voice, whether it's male or female. You hear that voice and you think, wow, that's a killer hot voice. How can you have a voice that's sexy and raspy? One that's organic to you. I think after you've been sick and your voice is a little bit tired, sometimes your voice will have a little bit of a rasp to it, and some people will say, oh, that sounds very sexy, I like your voice. And that's fine if that's how your voice sounds in that moment. But if you're intentionally trying to push your larynx down and have a sexy voice, you can be doing real damage to your voice. And at the Voice Zone, I never want you to do anything that could hurt your voice. It's great to play with your voice, but you must do it in a way that works for you, that's healthy. A lot of people don't know how to do that. That's why it's so important that if you try anything new with your voice, that you do go seek the help of a good voice and speech coach who can guide you. It's the same thing as going to the gym. If you're going to try a new workout routine, get the guidance of a good physical trainer so that you don't do any damage to your body. We all know that if we're trying yoga and we're just trying it on our own, we can actually do some things that might hurt ourselves. But if we have somebody who can guide us, we're in much better hands. So, how can you have a sexy, raspy voice? Well, I think it's really individual, isn't it? Something that's organic to you. I think it's also important that we look at the qualities that make up a sexy voice. What are they? First off, confidence. Think about that person who has that confident voice, how attractive it is, how much you're drawn to it. What makes up confidence? It's a lot of things, but one is intention, knowing what you want to say, saying it clearly and directly, being very present in your confidence. By speaking confidently, and that is with intention, you'll have a naturally sexy voice. The second quality is relaxation. Think about the opposite of relaxation. That's tension. And tension is not very sexy. If somebody's talking to you and they're tense, they're talking very quickly, or their voice is tight, that's not very sexy. So you have to learn how to relax your voice, to breathe fully and deeply, and use your voice in a way that is relaxed. It's the same thing as thinking of throwing cold water on yourself. All of a sudden you tense up. Your breathing gets shallow and you feel very tight. It's the opposite of taking a warm, luxurious bath and feeling very relaxed, which is much sexier. The same thing applies to your voice, a relaxed voice. And the third quality, which I think is so key, is playfulness. Having an up and down quality to your voice, a melody, a lilt, modulation, finding the lows and the highs. And how can you do that? With many of my clients, I take them over to the piano and we do simple scales, going from the lows to the highs. So many of us tend to speak in the same wavelength, in the same pitch variety. We don't really change the tone of our voice. But if you want to have a playful voice, you need to learn how to modulate your voice. So, confidence, relaxation, playfulness, those three qualities can help you naturally and organically find a sexy voice. Try this at home and see what it sounds like. Try it out on that someone special and see how they respond the next time you want to have a sexy, raspy voice. Let me know how it goes for you. I'm Patrick Munoz. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.